Hey guys, be sure to press like and subscribe. Today we're going to talk about the SRRV debacle. Okay, and this is what's going on. Before the virus, a lot of SRRV holders went home on vacation, probably for Christmas or whatever, or it was right around that time, and didn't come back yet. And then all of a sudden the virus hit, and boom, guess what? Everybody was stuck everywhere. Well, some of these guys have sold their homes because they're residents of the Philippines, and they, with their wives, or they've bought or rented homes here and started their new life in the Philippines. And after all, they are residents of the Philippines. They paid for that right to be a resident of the Philippines. Upwards to $10,000. Some people, and for some of the veterans, they paid $1,500. Plus, they paid a $1,400 fee for that right to be a resident in the Philippines. And it's a pretty lofty right, to be a resident over here. It's excellent because you get to live here, and you pay very little money. I pay $30 every 3 years because I have the special SRRV courtesy visa. So it's really, really a good visa to get, or it was, up until this here happened. Now, all those people that were stuck in the United States, what happened was they couldn't come here. They had to stay with relatives. A lot of them don't have homes. Some did, some didn't. The ones that didn't had to make special arrangements to stay in the United States till they were allowed to come back into the Philippines. Well, fast forward till now. The Philippines says, okay, you SRRV holders, you can come back in, but you got to send a thing to get this special paperwork from the DFA to let you back into the country, and once you get that, then you can come back in. Well, why should we have to do that? Everything that on the paperwork that they're asking for, the PRA already holds in their files. So I don't understand why they need duplicate documentation, but it seems like the Philippines, they always make you jump through hoops. But this thing takes 2 to 3 months, plus afterwards you have to go through the quarantine, which I fully understand and agree with. But I don't agree with this 2 to 3 month wait, because they could just let you in. They have that documentation already. It's just duplication, duplication, duplication. And it's a little bit out of control. So what I'm telling people is, anybody that owns a SRRV visa should write. We should write. Whether it be an email or whatever, saying that, we shouldn't have to have any special endorsements to come back in, that we are residents here. We live here. We're not tourists. We're not tourists. And we shouldn't be treated as tourists. And we're almost being treated as like a tourist. We bring a lot of money to this country and spend a lot of money in here and bring a lot of money into the economy. A lot more than the OFWs do. And we're not even a citizen here, okay? But anyway, guys, just write and file a complaint with the PRA, Philippine Retirement Authority, if you have the SRRV visa, no matter which visa it is, because this affects all SRRV holders, okay? Because if you leave the country now, guess what? You're gonna have to wait 3 months until they lift that, and then you're gonna have to wait also the quarantine time when you get into the country. So I'm just telling people, guys, write, complain, voice your opinion. I'm not making a political statement here or anything. I'm just telling you, we still have rights. We did pay. We are basically a paying customer in this country for that visa. And we should be afforded some rights, and one should be easy access to the country. Because of the fact that we have that, we already have a card, and with that card, they already have all that documentation. So I don't know why they need all this other documentation to get in here. But to hold us up even more, these poor guys that are stuck back in the States right now are basically homeless in some cases. Yes, homeless. Because they don't have a home back there because they've sold off their homes, and their home is in the Philippines. And this is causing great anxiety and grief on retirees, people that are retired. These are older gentlemen and older women that are retired, and this is anxiety to them and causes a lot of issues. There's enough issues going on, and it's just ridiculous. That's all I'd like to say. But anyway, guys, God bless. Be sure to send that letter, guys, if you're an SRRV holder. And be sure to like and subscribe, guys. God bless. Thanks.